burial of Christ, apprehends the inner essences of all things. The inner essences, in other words, the inner meaning of all things. You remember this quote? Remember hearing it? And he who apprehends, and he who is initiated, he says, he who is initiated into the mystery of Christ's resurrection apprehends the purpose for which everything was created. So his hermeneutical rubric, as you can see, the key is the incarnation. And it's everything that is comprehended in the incarnation. That would include, the Annunciation, the virgin birth, his cross, death, burial, his resurrection, and his ascension. There is our hermeneutical rubric. This is what illumines for us the meaning of all things, and not just Scripture. The meaning of history. What is history? The meaning of man as male and female. It illumines everything. It illumines everything. It is all encompassing as I see it. So let's go then to let's start as we did last Sunday. Let's start with Genesis chapter 2, verse 7. Let's just run through what we did last week, because I want to see if we can get to Genesis 1:1. Here we have the formation of man. God formed man out of dust from the ground and breathed in his face the breath of life, and man became a living soul. That's a translation of the Greek psyche. Psyche, the Greek psyche, is translating the Hebrew nephesh. Remember that word? It means throat, right? It means a throat. I think we went over this last Sunday. Man becomes a living nephesh. So the Hebrew picture of man is that he is not this. You see, he's not this particle of God that's broken off from the one, and so that the soul is this inner essence that is divine, and it is naturally eternal. There's a lot there that we could get into, but I don't want to get caught up in that. I could easily get caught up in that. So in the Greek understanding, you don't need God to live. And let me ask you, go back to your days in the Protestant churches. Do you really need God to live? Do you really need God to live? What do you think? Yeah, I wonder even in the Catholic Church. You know what? I'd say no, you don't. No, you don't. You need God if you want to live in heaven. But to live is one thing, to be in heaven is another thing. You can live apart from God just fine on your own. And maybe be so it's interesting that the Holy Fathers of the Greek Orthodox Church, all of whom spoke Greek and read the Greek Septuagint, none of them were caught